What's going on, guys? Aco here with another Rewind episode, and this time we're up against a Gogeta 4 team. So people requested to see a more unorthodox match, so that's what we're going to be looking at here today. And as you can see, the pace is already breakneck speed. This is a much more hyper player than what we had in our last video, and these are the kind of players that fellas wanted more, you know, notes on how to fight against, so that's what we'll be looking at here today. Taking the knockdown, we got plenty of meter here to get us a good situation. So there I covered the reflect. If he had mashed anything, I definitely would have beat him, but Gogeta is a character with multiple reversals, so he was able to come out on top there because even though I was plus, he countered me. That's the Zamasu classic right there. I tried to go into flight mode, but my input got crossed up. I need to get better at using 214L instead of S, because if you do that, they cross up your input, you'll do a slicer, and then you can just go into flight mode anyway, rather than, you know, whiffing 236S, which is insanely unsafe. Even I myself, I need to get better at doing that. So rather than repeat that same scenario, I figured since we had the chance, we would bring in Ginyu here and go for some good old, you know, Ginyu Force Oki. That right there, I gotta kind of pat myself on the back a little bit right there. I reacted to the fact that he guard canceled and I jumped so that he wouldn't get caught in the Raccoon beam, because normally if people guard cancel here, Raccoon will just splash them, giving me no punish. But I jumped so that they would still target me. This is something you can do in Spark as well. If you're in Spark, you can always jump cancel your normal to get like a bigger punish or like, you know, a guaranteed punish. But right here, I jumped out of the way of Raccoon so that he had to land, and now I will get a maximum punish. Spark and everything. Got the opportunity to take out Gogeta Blue, and we are going to take that opportunity. Dead, by the way. And the extra nice thing about a TOD like that is that I still ended up with bars at the end. So he lost the character, and I still gained meter. And I brought in Baby because I have an assist steal. But I saw the opportunity here to get another Ginyu Force setup, so I decided to take it. And again, because I have so much meter, fella's dead. The hidden bonus of a TOD, sometimes it gives you a whole bunch of extra meter. So now he's got his Anchor Baby. Anchor Baby, admittedly, is pretty dangerous, especially with Spark. Pretty dangerous, but he hasn't killed any of my characters, so Baby as an anchor doesn't really function that well unless you have at least one assist steal to work with. When you have assist steal, even by himself, he can be super chaotic. But in this situation where no character is dead, he's not as threatening as an anchor. That right there, for aspiring Baby players, that is a basically a frame trap. So when you do the dash here, you land with the perfect amount of timing to do a meaty 5S. Meaty meaning if they stand up, they have to block it. But he delayed wake up, so even though he delayed it, I'm still plus here technically because the Ki Blasts are coming back, which he's waiting for. I applaud that. But if he would have stood up, at least one Ki Blast would have left the screen, and he would have had to have waited for that anyway. So that's a very strong setup for keeping people in check mid-screen with Baby. Here I'm trying to go into anti-Spark mode. I almost got the Walk of Shame. Here I'm just trying not to engage. You know, it's level 3 Spark. We're just trying to weather the storm here, but Dragon Rush does go through. Goes for the level 3 here. Ooh, I could have got mixed there. He could have mixed me. I took a risk. Ooh, trapping me in the corner. I respect that. Going for the punish there, and this should be debt. Keep it clean, nice and clean. And here we go with a pretty imposing looking team. And wow, 2 major Gogeta 4 things right away. My man did round start 5M and then immediate gut punch. Luckily, I was just out of range of both. So I cover his wake up here with the EX Wall of Light, but he delayed tech. Technically here, that was my mistake. I should have gone backwards. That way I would be closer to him. But I ended up going forward. And he woke up DP. Wow, okay, yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that I think people wanted to see. I had a lot of requests for some more hectic gameplay, you could call it. And I think this is exactly that. My man wakes up with DP right away. I go to punish it, but I'm a little late. And even though he blocks my wall of light, which is pretty plus, he immediately opts to auto combo. And of course, I'm going to whip punish that there. The 2M coming in from a million miles away. Ooh, bit of a missed input there. But we are going to get the kill anyway. Very hectic match so far. Let's see if we can slow things down a little bit. Calling baby to try to set the pace. Oh boy, okay. So once again, as you can see, I'm skirting the line, making sure not to take any, like, you know, huge risks here. I call Ginyu to cover myself. It tags him. It says counter, so that means he was doing something. And so, recognizing that Ginyu hit him, I go ahead and chase his up tech, but he wakes up on buttons, and I guess my up tech chase was a little bit late, so we end up clashing. And after we clash, he decides to land and start doing his auto combo, but I land on top of him. My man is not very interested in blocking. Taking this opportunity here to just get some big damage and some Oki here. This man is in one-touch territory now. What's his decision gonna be? Ooh, we got him with the crisscross. Ooh. Optimization station. And then there was hit. Ooh, he tried to reflect the blade pressure, but it was covered with baby. More Zamasu Oki incoming. So right there, I was trying to bait either a counter or the DP. So that's why I paused here for so long. And we just ended up missing each other. He did do the DP, but we just both end up missing. My man is preemptively countering. Super dash into spark. Interesting, interesting. Punch, punch, command grab. Also very interesting. Ooh, immediate overhead attempt. But we are remaining in anti-spark mode, but it is hard to fly away from hit. So I do get hit by the tides of time there. Ooh. So there, right there, that was an input error. Sometimes with Zamasu, you accidentally get the back teleport when you simply try to fly backwards a little bit to block. If you hit the button too fast, you might get a back teleport, which is what happened to me there, causing me to get hit. I'm pretty sure past Aco wasn't too happy about that. I never like when that happens. So that situation is always interesting. Anytime you block this, right here, technically he's plus, but if you block it on the ground, you're always going to be -5, which is still enough for the hit player to backdash. So knowing this, I don't really buy into the situation, but I do reflect because I thought he's going to take his plus frames, and he thought that I was going to swing, so he opts to backdash 5M. And man, he could have got a lot of damage there. I tried to side switch, didn't get it. My man is swinging, bro. Tries to step on my shoes. Overheads. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that was. Oh, okay, I get it. He felt unsafe after whiffing, and he thought I was going to wake up Mash, and I did not, so he did a counter to cover, just in case I woke up Mash, but that's not my bag. My man is spending a lot of resources. Ooh, sneaking it in there, and that is going to take that round. And that's going to do it for this one. Definitely some much more unorthodox play in these matches versus what we had in the previous set, but that's kind of what fellas were requesting. They wanted to see some more, you know, kind of active, you know, more risky style playing opponents, so that's what we put together in this one. If you found this helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next upload, and I will see you fellas in the next one. Peace.